Ever wondered how to keep your string of pearls plant thriving for years? Today we're exploring the unique charm of the string of pearls plant, a stunning hanging succulent that captivates with its trailing vines covered in pea-shaped leaves. This distinctive beauty, though delicate, can be finicky if not given the right care. However, with a few tried-and-true tips, you can ensure your string of pearls overflows with lush, green growth for years to come. From understanding its lighting needs and finding the perfect soil mix to mastering the art of watering and propagation, we've got you covered. By the end of this guide, you'll be well equipped to handle any string of pearls plant issues that come your way, so whether you're a seasoned plant parent or a budding green thumb, this plant care guide is for you. Let's dive into how you can give your string of pearls the best care possible. First and foremost, lighting plays a crucial role in the health of your string of pearls plant. This hanging succulent thrives in bright, direct light. An east or west-facing window would be an ideal spot, but be wary of the intense afternoon sun which can scorch the leaves, marring their vibrant beauty. If possible, let your plant bask in the morning sun, then move it to a spot with bright, indirect light in the hot afternoon. If relocation isn't feasible, rotate the pot regularly to ensure even light exposure. Your string of pearls craves at least 6 hours of direct or very bright indirect light per day. Too little light and the pearls will etiolate and stretch, leaving you with bare, unsightly vines. Remember, at least 6 hours of direct or very bright indirect light per day will keep your plant happy. With the right lighting conditions, your string of pearls will continue to overflow with lush green growth. Next on the list is providing your string of pearls with the perfect soil. This unique hanging succulent, like most of its kin, is drought-tolerant and doesn't appreciate being drenched. It runs the risk of rotting if overwatered, hence the need for a fast-draining soil mix. Your regular potting soil, although useful for many plants, retains far too much moisture for the string of pearls. What you need is a succulent and cactus mix, blended 50-50 with an additive like perlite, pumice, or coarse sand. This blend will increase drainage, ensuring your plant doesn't sit in waterlogged soil. As for the pot, choose terracotta or unglazed versions as they allow faster drying than their glazed or plastic counterparts. And here's an important tip: always opt for pots with ample drainage holes. In the world of succulents, remember, less water is more. Watering your string of pearls plant properly is crucial to avoid root rot. The key is to let the top 1 to 2 inches of soil dry out completely before each watering. When it's time, water deeply, allowing the moisture to seep through the soil until it starts dripping from the drainage holes. Then, make sure to get rid of any excess water that has accumulated in the saucer. This method of deep but infrequent watering is a nod to the plant's desert origins. During the warmer months, you'll probably find yourself reaching for the watering can every 2 to 3 weeks. In winter, when the plant's growth slows down, you can cut back even further. How will you know if you're getting it right? Just keep an eye on the pearls. If they start to shrivel, it's a sign they're thirsty. But if they stay nice and plump, it means they're getting just the right amount of water. Remember, watch the pearls. They'll tell you if they're thirsty or if they're getting just the right amount of water. Propagating your string of pearls is key to ensuring its longevity. These charming plants have a lifespan of about 5 to 6 years, but you can keep the beauty going strong with propagation. Here's how it's done. Each spring, select a healthy vine and snip off a 4 to 6 inch cutting. Give these cuttings a couple of days to callus over. This is an important step, as it helps prevent rot when the cuttings are planted. Once the ends are nicely calloused, it's time to stick them into fresh, succulent soil. Be patient. In about 4 to 6 weeks, you'll see roots and new growth emerging from your cuttings. Once your new plant is established, you've effectively restarted the growth cycle. So, propagation not only gives you more plants to enjoy or share, but it also ensures the original string of pearls continues thriving. Even with the best care, you may encounter some issues with your string of pearls plant. Let's talk about some common problems and their solutions. Dropping pearls can be a signal of underwatering. If you notice pearls falling off, it might be time to give your plant a drink. On the other hand, if the pearls appear shriveled or wrinkly, it's a sign of insufficient water. Make sure to check the soil's moisture level and adjust your watering schedule accordingly. Stretched, bare vines are an indication that your plant is craving more light. Remember, these succulents love bright, direct light, especially in the morning. If your string of pearls is in a spot that doesn't get enough light, consider moving it to a brighter location or supplementing with a grow light. Yellow leaves can be a sign of sunburn or a nutrient deficiency. If your plant is getting too much direct afternoon sun, try moving it to a spot with bright, indirect light. A balanced, water-soluble fertilizer applied during the growing season can help address nutrient deficiencies. Pests, such as mealybugs or spider mites, are attracted to stressed plants. If you notice tiny bugs or a fine spider-like webbing on your plant, isolate it immediately to prevent the pests from spreading to other plants. Treat the affected plant with insecticidal soap, neem oil, or another natural pesticide. Apply the treatment every 5 to 7 days until the bugs are eliminated. And finally, root rot from overwatering is a serious problem for many succulents, including the string of pearls. If you suspect your plant has root rot, unpot it, remove any mushy roots, and restart it through propagation in fresh soil. In summary, the key to dealing with problems is vigilant monitoring. Regularly inspect your plant for signs of stress or pests, and respond quickly when issues arise. With vigilant monitoring and the right care, you can keep problems at bay and ensure your string of pearls flourishes. So there you have it, the secrets to a thriving string of pearls plant. We've embarked on a journey together, uncovering the plant's essential needs, starting from its requirement for bright, direct light to maintain its vibrant color and continuous growth. We've also discovered the importance of a fast-draining soil mix, avoiding overwatering, and the benefits of using a succulent and cactus mix blended 50-50 with extra perlite, pumice, or coarse sand. Watering, we've learned, is a delicate balance, mimicking the plant's desert origins with deep but infrequent hydration. And let's not forget the art of propagation, a vital practice that ensures the longevity of your string of pearls. Finally, we've touched on some potential problems and their remedies, from dropping pearls and stretched vines to the threat of pests and root rot. With these tried and true tips, your string of pearls is guaranteed to thrive for years. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more plant care tips.